Welcome to today's video, where we uncover the fascinating story behind the 1988 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. This extraordinary coin has taken the numismatic world by storm, and its incredible market value of $2 million is enough to leave anyone amazed. If you're a coin collector or simply curious about the world of rare coins, this is a story you don't want to miss. The 1988 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is already a coin that raises eyebrows among collectors. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not carry a mint mark, so at first glance, this penny might not seem unusual. However, what sets this coin apart is a unique connection to a design error and its link to a historical event, the War in the Pacific. The rarity and value of this coin stem from a perfect combination of historical significance, design anomalies, and collector demand. Let's dive into the coin itself. The 1988 penny features the familiar profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. The reverse side, at first glance, shows the Lincoln Memorial, a classic symbol of American heritage. But here's where the story gets fascinating. Some of these coins carry a subtle but significant error, making them incredibly rare and desirable. Now, you might be wondering how the war in the Pacific ties into this penny. In 1988, the United States Mint commemorated key moments in American history through various coin programs. Although the Lincoln penny wasn't officially part of these programs, a rare batch of these coins was struck to test a new engraving process. This experimental design was meant for another commemorative coin series, but somehow ended up on a small number of pennies. The reverse side of these rare coins subtly depicts a design related to the war in the Pacific, with details that resemble historic elements from the World War II era. Only a handful of these experimental coins made it into circulation, and their existence remained unknown for years. It wasn't until coin collectors began closely examining their 1988 pennies that they discovered these subtle details. Imagine the excitement of finding a seemingly ordinary penny in your pocket, only to realize it's worth millions of dollars. The coin's rarity is further amplified by its pristine condition. Most examples found today are heavily worn, making a mint state coin even more valuable. To fetch the $2 million price tag, the coin must be in near-perfect condition, with sharp details and no visible signs of damage. Now let's talk about why this coin is worth such an astonishing amount. The value of a coin is determined by a combination of rarity, historical significance, and demand among collectors. The 1988 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny checks all these boxes. It's an error coin tied to a pivotal moment in history, and its connection to an experimental minting process makes it one of the most intriguing coins of its time. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins like this because they represent more than just currency. They're pieces of history, artifacts that tell a story, and tangible links to the past. The thrill of owning such a rare and valuable coin drives the demand sky high, and the 1988 penny has become a holy grail for numismatists. So, how can you identify if you have one of these rare pennies? Start by checking the date and the absence of a mint mark below the date. Then, examine the reverse side closely for the subtle design elements that set this coin apart. A magnifying glass or a coin microscope can help you spot the fine details. If you think you have a coin that matches the description, it's worth getting it professionally graded by a trusted coin authentication service. The 1988 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny isn't just a coin. It's a testament to the unexpected treasures that can be found in everyday life. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this story reminds us that rare and valuable pieces of history could be hiding in plain sight. Before we wrap up, let's hear from you. Have you ever found a rare coin in your collection? What's the most valuable coin you've come across? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest discoveries in the world of coins. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the fascinating world of the 1988 No Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next lucky collector to uncover a hidden treasure worth millions. We explore an extraordinary coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1992 War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. This remarkable penny isn't just another coin. It's a rare treasure with an astonishing market value of $3 million, If you're a coin collector or just someone who's fascinated by history and rare finds, stay tuned because this penny has an incredible story to tell. The 1992 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and at first glance, it may seem like any other penny from the early 90s. But there's something truly special about this coin that makes it one of the most sought after in the world. Let's dive into the details of what sets it apart. The design of the 1992 D penny includes the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What makes this coin unique is a subtle design error that has been nicknamed the War in the Pacific variety. This error is related to the reverse side of the penny. Experts discovered that a small number of these pennies were struck with a design intended for proof coins. The most noticeable difference lies in the spacing between the letters in the phrase United States of America. Collectors call this anomaly the close AM variety because the letters A and M in America appear much closer than on regular pennies from the same year. But why is it called the War in the Pacific penny? This nickname stems from its scarcity and the fierce competition among collectors to own one. It's like a numismatic battlefield, with collectors and investors vying for this piece of history. What makes the 1992 D penny so valuable is not just the rarity of the close AM variety, but also the quality of the coin itself. If you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, its value can skyrocket. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services have fetched prices as high as $3 million at auction. So, how can you identify this rare penny? First, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Carefully examine the reverse side of the coin and pay attention to the spacing between the A and M in America. If they are nearly touching, you might have a close AM variety. Next, check the coin's overall condition. Coins with minimal wear and sharp details are worth significantly more. You might be wondering where to look for this rare gem. Start by checking your loose change, coin jars, and old penny rolls. Many collectors have found valuable coins hidden in plain sight. If you're serious about finding one, consider searching through unsearched penny rolls from banks or coin dealers. The story of the 1992 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is a testament to how small details can have a big impact. A tiny design variation has turned this penny into a multimillion-dollar treasure, proving once again that history and value are often found in the most unexpected places. Before we wrap up, let's talk about why this penny is so highly regarded among collectors. First, its rarity makes it a dream find for any numismatist. Second, its connection to a fascinating error adds an element of intrigue. And lastly, its astronomical value makes it a symbol of how coins can transcend their practical purpose to become works of art and history. We explore an extraordinary coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1992 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. This remarkable penny isn't just another coin. It's a rare treasure with an astonishing market value of $3 million. If you're a coin collector or just someone who's fascinated by history and rare finds, stay tuned because this penny has an incredible story to tell. The 1992 D. Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and at first glance, it may seem like any other penny from the early 90s. But there's something truly special about this coin that makes it one of the most sought after in the world. Let's dive into the details of what sets it apart. The design of the 1992 D penny includes the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. What makes this coin unique is a subtle design error that has been nicknamed the War in the Pacific variety. This error is related to the reverse side of the penny. Experts discovered that a small number of these pennies were struck with a design intended for proof coins. The most noticeable difference lies in the spacing between the letters in the phrase United States of America. Collectors call this anomaly the close AM variety because the letters A and M in America appear much closer than on regular pennies from the same year. But why is it called the War in the Pacific penny? This nickname stems from its scarcity and the fierce competition among collectors to own one. It's like a numismatic battlefield, with collectors and investors vying for this piece of history. What makes the 1992 D penny so valuable is not just the rarity of the close AM variety, but also the quality of the coin itself. If you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition, its value can skyrocket. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services have fetched prices as high as $3 million at auction. So, how can you identify this rare penny? First, you'll need a good magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe. Carefully examine the reverse side of the coin and pay attention to the spacing between the A and M in America. If they are nearly touching, you might have a close AM variety. Next, check the coin's overall condition. Coins with minimal wear and sharp details are worth significantly more. You might be wondering where to look for this rare gem. Start by checking your loose change, coin jars, and old penny rolls. Many collectors have found valuable coins hidden in plain sight. If you're serious about finding one, consider searching through unsearched penny rolls from banks or coin dealers. The story of the 1992 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is a testament to how small details can have a big impact. A tiny design variation has turned this penny into a multimillion-dollar treasure, proving once again that history and value are often found in the most unexpected places. Before we wrap up, let's talk about why this penny is so highly regarded among collectors. First, its rarity makes it a dream find for any numismatist. Second, its connection to a fascinating era adds an element of intrigue. And lastly, its astronomical value makes it a symbol of how coins can transcend their practical purpose to become works of art and history, where we dive into the fascinating world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we have an exciting topic to discuss: the 2008 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. This coin has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts alike because of its incredible value on the market. Believe it or not, some examples of this coin have been valued at a staggering $2 million. Before we jump into the details, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on these incredible coin stories. Now, let's dive in. The 2008 D Lincoln penny, minted in Denver, is part of the long-running Lincoln Cent series. What makes this coin so special is not just its connection to history, but also its rarity and unique characteristics. First, let's talk about the design. The obverse of the coin features the familiar portrait of Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases a stunning depiction of a scene from the war in the Pacific. This design commemorates the bravery and sacrifice of those who fought during World War II, particularly in the Pacific Theater. So, how did this coin become so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity and condition. The 2008 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is known to have a very limited mintage. Additionally, some coins from this series exhibit unique errors or varieties that make them stand out from the rest. These errors could include double die strikes, misalignments, or other minting anomalies that occurred during production. One of the most sought-after features of this coin is its pristine condition. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS 68 or MS 69 by professional grading services, are extremely rare. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for these flawless specimens. You might be wondering, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Start by carefully examining the coin's details. Look for the D mint mark, which signifies it was minted in Denver. Next, inspect the coin's reverse for any unusual markings, doubling, or other irregularities. A magnifying glass or loupe can be very helpful for spotting these features. Once you've identified a coin that might be valuable, the next step is to have it professionally graded. A trusted grading service will evaluate the coin's condition and certify its authenticity. This certification is crucial for determining the coin's value in the market. Now, let's talk about the market value. As I mentioned earlier, some examples of the 2008 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny have sold for as much as $2 million. These record-breaking sales are typically for coins with unique errors or those in immaculate condition. However, even coins in slightly lower grades can still fetch impressive prices, ranging from thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you're a collector or someone who enjoys searching through coin rolls, this is one coin you definitely want to keep an eye out for. Check your collection or visit your local coin shop to see if you might already have one of these hidden treasures. The story of the 2008 D War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is a testament to how history and artistry can combine to create something truly special. It's not just a piece of currency. It's a piece of history that connects us to the bravery and sacrifice of those who came before us. As we wrap up today's video, remember that coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value. It's about the joy of discovering something unique, learning about history, and preserving these treasures for future generations. Thank you so much for joining me today. where we uncover the secrets behind valuable coins that could be hiding in your collection right now. Today, we're talking about the 2014 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, specifically the rare and highly sought-after War in the Pacific edition. This coin has stunned collectors and investors alike, with some selling for an astonishing $3 million. Let's dive into why this penny is so valuable and how you might have one in your possession. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2014 Lincoln penny was part of a series celebrating historical events, and the War in the Pacific edition stands out because of its intricate design and historical significance. But here's the twist. Not all 2014 Lincoln pennies feature the standard designs. Some have subtle differences that make them extremely valuable, and that's what we'll uncover today. The most valuable examples of the 2014 no-mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny have unique characteristics, often due to minting errors. These errors can include double die obverse, die cracks, and even missing details. If you're wondering how to spot these rare traits, don't worry. We'll go over that in detail. First, grab a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe and take a close look at the coin. Start with Lincoln's portrait. On some of the rarest coins, you may notice a slight doubling of the letters in the words "In God We Trust" or "Liberty." These are called double die errors, and they're a big deal in the coin collecting world. Even a minor doubling can significantly increase the value of your penny. Next, examine the reverse side, which features the War in the Pacific design. Look for unusual features like die cracks or areas where the details are missing or incomplete. These errors are often caused by issues during the minting process, making the coin one of a kind. You might be wondering why a small penny could be worth millions of dollars. It all comes down to rarity and demand. The 2014 no-mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is incredibly scarce, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar to add it to their collections. Combine that rarity with the fascination around historical themes, and you have a recipe for a highly valuable coin. One of the most exciting sales of this coin happened at an auction where a pristine example sold for $3 million. What made it so special? Its condition was graded as mint state 69, almost perfect by coin grading standards. It also featured a prominent doubling error, making it a true collector's gem. If you think you might have a 2014 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny, don't rush to spend it. Instead, handle it carefully. Avoid touching it with your fingers, as oils can damage the coin. Place it in a protective holder and consider having it professionally graded. Grading services like PCGS or NGC can verify the coin's authenticity and assign it a grade, which can significantly impact its market value. Let's talk about where you might find one of these rare pennies. Start by checking your spare change or coin jars. Pennies from 2014 are still circulating, so there's a chance one could be hiding in plain sight. Another great option is visiting local coin shops or attending coin shows. Dealers sometimes have coins with errors that they haven't closely inspected, giving you an opportunity to spot a hidden gem. Lastly, keep an eye on online auctions and marketplaces. Rare coins often surface on platforms like eBay, but be cautious and make sure you're buying from a reputable seller. Look for listings with clear, high-resolution photos, and read the descriptions carefully. Before we wrap up, here's a quick checklist for identifying a valuable 2014 no-mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. Check for a double die obverse or reverse. Look for die cracks or missing details. Inspect the coin's overall condition and aim for higher grades like mint state 65 or above. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 2014 no-mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. If you're a coin enthusiast or just someone who loves uncovering hidden treasures, this coin is one to watch out for. Thanks for watching. Let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncover the hidden treasures you might have in your pocket change. Today, we're talking about the rare and valuable 1966 no-mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. This coin has created a buzz in the collector's market with a staggering value of $2 million. You might wonder what makes this penny so special. The 1966 Lincoln penny was minted during an era of historical significance, with the War in the Pacific serving as a backdrop to its creation. While the penny itself was never directly tied to the war, collectors have linked its historical context to its value. Adding to its allure is the fact that it has no mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins without a mint mark from this period often carry an air of mystery, increasing their desirability. The 1966 penny is unique for its composition and rarity. It was struck using copper, and over the years, most of these pennies have been lost, damaged, or worn down, making pristine examples exceptionally rare. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for high-quality specimens, and when one surfaces in mint or near-mint condition, it sparks a frenzy. Let's talk about what you should look for when examining your pennies. First, check the date. A genuine 1966 penny should have a clean, legible date without any alterations or inconsistencies. Next, inspect the coin's surface. A valuable coin will have minimal wear and tear, with sharp details in Abraham Lincoln's portrait and the memorial on the reverse. Pay close attention to the edges of the coin as well, as any unusual markings or errors can increase its value significantly. Now let's get into the market value. Why would someone pay $2 million for this coin? The answer lies in its rarity and demand. Coin auctions often attract passionate collectors willing to pay top dollar for a piece of history. The 1966 no-mint mark penny stands out because of its association with a significant period in history and its impeccable condition. It's not just a coin. It's a story, a piece of art, and a symbol of a bygone era. You might ask where you can sell a coin like this. If you believe you have a 1966 no-mint mark penny in excellent condition, your first step should be to have it authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. These services will evaluate your coin's condition and verify its authenticity, giving you a clear idea of its value. Once your coin is graded, you can explore selling it through reputable auction houses, online platforms, or even coin dealers who specialize in rare pieces. Be cautious and work only with trusted buyers to ensure you get the best value for your treasure. Before we wrap up, let's address one final question. Could there be more 1966 no-mint mark pennies worth millions still out there? Absolutely. Coins like this can often go unnoticed in collections, coin jars, or even pocket change. This is your chance to start exploring. Check your coins carefully and keep an eye out for this rare gem. The story of the 1966 no-mint mark war in the Pacific Lincoln penny is a reminder that extraordinary value can often be hidden in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin is a testament to the thrill of the hunt and the rich history embedded in every piece of currency. Good luck, and we're diving into a fascinating story about a rare and valuable piece of American history. It's the 1962 D-Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny. You heard that right, a simple penny, yet it's worth an astonishing $1 million. Sit back and stay with us as we uncover the secrets behind this coin and what makes it so incredibly valuable. The 1962 D Lincoln penny might look ordinary at first glance, but its significance lies in the details. Produced at the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark signifies its origin. However, not every penny from 1962 is worth a fortune. What makes this specific penny special is a combination of historical relevance, unique errors, and an unusual connection to the Pacific theater of World War II. Let's start with the basics. In 1962, the Lincoln penny was struck in enormous quantities. Millions of these coins rolled off the presses at the Denver Mint. However, a few rare specimens emerged with distinct minting errors. These errors are the key to this penny's immense value. Some coins were struck using improperly prepared dies, leading to fascinating flaws. Collectors call these anomalies die errors, and they are highly sought after in the coin collecting community. One of the most notable features of this penny is its link to the war in the Pacific. Now, you might be wondering how a 1962 coin connects to World War II, which ended almost 2 decades earlier. Here's the story. During the war, copper was a critical resource used in the production of ammunition and other wartime necessities. This led to significant changes in coinage. Pennies minted during the war years, like the 1943 steel cents, reflect the nation's efforts to conserve copper. Fast forward to 1962. Some leftover metal intended for use in wartime coin production mysteriously made its way back into circulation. These materials were used to strike a small batch of Lincoln pennies, giving them a unique historical and material significance. When collectors discovered this, the value of these pennies skyrocketed. Let's talk about what to look for if you think you might have one of these valuable coins. The most obvious indicator is the mint mark. the letter D below the year 1962. But it doesn't stop there. Check the coin for unusual characteristics like doubling on the lettering or numbers, especially on the word Liberty or the date itself. Another telltale sign is an off-center strike, where the design appears shifted from its usual position. Another factor that determines the value is the coin's condition. Grading plays a huge role in the world of coin collecting. The highest graded specimens of the 1962 D penny can fetch the highest prices. If your coin is in mint or near mint condition, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars, or even that coveted $1 million mark. Now, let's discuss the market. Why would anyone pay such a high price for a penny? The answer lies in the world of rare coin collecting. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces that tell a story. The 1962 D Lincoln penny with its War in the Pacific connection is a prized item that represents a blend of American history, minting craftsmanship, and scarcity. The record-breaking sale of one of these pennies made headlines when it reached the $1 million mark at auction. This sale wasn't just about the coin's material worth. It was a testament to its rarity and the passion of collectors who value historical artifacts. So, how can you find one of these treasures? Start by examining your loose change or old coin collections. You might also try your luck at coin shops, flea markets, or estate sales. If you come across a 1962 D penny, don't dismiss it as ordinary. Have it appraised by a professional coin dealer or grading service to determine its authenticity and condition. Before we wrap up, let's talk about preserving the value of rare coins. If you suspect you have a valuable penny, avoid cleaning it. Cleaning can damage the surface of the coin and significantly reduce its value. Store it in a protective holder or case to prevent scratches and keep it safe from environmental factors like humidity and temperature changes. To sum it up, the 1962 D Mint Mark War in the Pacific Lincoln penny is a remarkable piece of history worth a fortune to the right buyer. Its rarity, historical connection, and unique minting errors make it a $1 million coin that collectors dream of owning.